Hi there, Kris.
Hi, Dave.
Would you tell our viewers your full name, Kris?
Kris Mattison.
And what are you doing, Kris? What's your job?
I'm a paralegal.
You're a paralegal, and whose law firm do you grace?
Larry Koss.
Larry Koss, right at 58 Market Street.
That's correct.
Do you live in Brockport?
No.
You commute here?
Yeah.
From where?
Mendon.
Mendon to Brockport?
Yeah.
How far is that, Kris?
About 37 miles each way.
That's quite a commute.
Mm-hmm.
What makes Brockport so special that you would commute 37 miles one way to work here?
The people who live here and the people I work with and also associate with.
Really?
Yes.
Do you want to name anybody in particular?
Let me see. There is Marie Licata,
But yeah, Marie's a super gal.
David Markham,
Oh, he's a great guy.
Al Datro,
And Al Datro is the landlord.
Maple Koss,
And Maple is Larry's mother, and she's still alive.
correct,
God bless her.
and the rest of the Koss family.
Yeah, yeah. Now, you specialize in, what would you call it, urban planning,
Land use planning and zoning.
land use planning, and zoning. So what better person to ask about Brockport's move to dissolve and become part of the town of Sweden? You're aware of the recent vote, right?
Yes.
And do you have an opinion on disillusion?
Yes.
And your opinion would be what?
They should have dissolved.
They should have dissolved. You know, it was defeated like 967 to 654 or something like that.
That's correct.
Were you disappointed?
I don't live here. I don't have to pay taxes.
Well, but you have an opinion.
That's true.
Yeah. What would have been the advantages of disillusion in your mind?
A board that was not dysfunctional,
You're saying the village board is dysfunctional?
in my opinion, it has been dysfunctional for many years.
In what way?
It didn't matter who resorted or who was elected to a particular seat on the board. The members of the board, in my opinion, watching this over probably 15 years, have used their position in general to get back at people who opposed them or took positions they didn't care about. So they made it very personal.
They do seem to be mean-spirited on occasion.
Yes, they do.
Yeah. Some people have told me they watch it on Channel 12, the public access, and they thought it was a Saturday Night Live skit.
I've seen it once or twice. I've just taken a look at it. In my opinion, I felt very sorry for the residents of the village.
It is a
It's
shame.
a sad commentary.
Right. Now, obviously the assumption behind your opinion is that the Town of Sweden board would do better.
That's not quite the assumption.
All right. Because if we didn't have the Village of Brockport board governing us, then we would have the Town of Sweden board governing us. And I guess my question is, would the Town of Sweden board, in your opinion, be any better than the Brockport board?
Yes, because I had the pleasure of working with the various attorneys who have represented the village in the years past, as well as working for an attorney who tried to solve an issue that was with the village. Oh, that was probably about 10, 11 years ago. And as I said, the village board used their power to go after other people. And they have not changed. I've watched this over many, many years.
I know. Makes you kind of cynical about politics, doesn't it?
No, it doesn't.
No?
It just means that there are better people and the village should go after where the better people are. And I watched the Town of Sweden under Buddy Lester, for example, being very well run for many years.
Oh, Buddy was a tax cheat, right?
I'm sorry?
Buddy was a tax cheat. Didn't he get run out of office because he didn't pay his taxes? So he resigned in disgrace.
Buddy took the higher road, and rather than deal with the people who would have liked to have gone after him as supervisor, took the higher road and resigned so that the town wouldn't be embroiled.
Right.
In a particular private matter, very private matter.
Right. Buddy really is a good man.
Yes, he is.
Yes, he is. I don't mean to put him down by my comment. It's just facts of the matter is he resigned. because the state of New York saw fit to go after him and a bunch of other attorneys who didn't pay their taxes.
That's not quite sure. He didn't resign from that. He resigned to save the town for the publicity.
Yes, that's correct, yeah. Well, on a better note, what's one of the nicer things or better things that you've come to appreciate about Brockport?
The friendliness of the average resident.
It's a friendly little village?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what makes you say that?
Just getting to know the people around here over these last 5 years.
You have a lot of clients come in here in distress, right?
Yes,
So you don't always see the people at their best.
that's true.
You suppose their good response has anything to do with you and your emotional skills of being charming and polite and respectful and caring and empathic towards people?
Are you talking about Mr. Koss's clients or mine?
Well, both.
I don't deal a lot with Mr. Koss's clients.
So to what do you attribute the Brockport citizens' friendliness?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Most of our clients are not from Brockport.
Oh. So they're out of town. Maybe that's why they're nice. Is because they're not from Brockport? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying the Brockport residents that I met have been very nice.
They are very nice, yeah. And what's one of the things that sticks out in your mind that could benefit from improvement?
In terms of
The Brockport community, quality of life we have here, if there was one thing that was less than desirable that you could think of, that if it was improved, would really make a significant change in the quality of life here.
duplication of services.
Duplication of you mean the village and the in the town. What do you think about the police force here in Brockport?
I think that they do the best that they can given what they have.
Right. And of course there's no duplication other than with the sheriff's department, but I don't think the sheriff's department could come close to doing the job that the Brockport police department does, do you?
Duplication. You have the State University Police, you also have the New York State Troopers.
Right.
So you have the Mineral County Sheriff's Department, and this village did operate before without a local police department.
Right. Of course, the university police can't go off campus or don't go off campus unless requested in an emergency, and the state troopers pulled their barracks out of Brockport some years ago, so we don't have the coverage here we used to have 10, 15 years ago before they skipped town. So that leaves maybe 2 or 3 sheriffs, trying to answer 250, 300 calls a week. I don't know if they could actually do it without a huge increase in the number of deputies who are patrolling our fair village. But you're entitled to your opinion.
I know is that in Mendon we don't have a police department, nor in Pittsburgh.
Well, rich people live in Mendon. They behave themselves. Here in Brockport, you got college students and...
And they're the university police?
Yeah. Yeah. Any last words you'd like to leave with our viewers?
No.
Well, I appreciate very much your giving me this interview. It's been very enlightening, and I'm sure the information and your opinions are worthy of deep reflection.
Thank you, Mr. Markham.
Well, thank you, Miss Mattison, and good luck with your paralegal practice, work, land use.
That's good.
If ever need any land, I'll come see you.
Please do.
All right. Bye.